Broadside Books and HarperAudio present They're Coming for You. How deep state spies, NGOs, and woke corporations plan to push you out of the economy. By Jason Chaffetz. This is the author. Dedicated to our future generations. Our world is what you make it. Civilization is the progress toward a society of privacy. The savage's whole existence is public, ruled by the laws of his tribe. Civilization is the process of setting man free from men. Ayn Rand. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Ronald Reagan. Preface. Our government's unhealthy obsession with collecting vast troves of information about every single American is not benign. We know that now. After countless Americans have been politically prosecuted, censored, and debanked for failure to conform to official government narratives, we seem to have a U.S. version of Chinese social credit scores. Regardless of who sits in the White House, permanent Washington is hard at work spying on us. They want to know what we read, what we post, what we save to the cloud. They seek access to our photographs, our location patterns, and even our browsing history. Unlike my favorite sandwich shop, they aren't just using the data to make a better sandwich. Data is power. It's power to control behavior, power to influence elections, and power to shape the next generation. It's a power that is systematically abused by the very people we have entrusted to protect us. 8 years ago, we thought we could govern without worrying about what was happening behind the scenes. We can't. We now have a historic opportunity to right previous wrongs. We must not make the same mistakes twice. That's why I felt compelled to write this book. As the chairman of the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform, following the first election of Donald Trump, I saw what happened. I know where we went wrong. We must not let it happen again. New technology is enabling new abuses of power that must be curtailed. As a member of Congress, I wanted to expose it all. That's part of what drew me to the House Oversight Committee to begin with. I was the only member of my 2008 freshman class to prioritize that committee assignment as my first choice. Most people ask for an A committee, like Appropriations or Armed Services, where lobbyists line up to donate to their campaigns. I was more interested in exposing the corrupt underbelly of American bureaucracy. Having been elected to Congress the same year as President Barack Obama came to power, I cut my teeth on investigations of the deeply dishonest Obama Justice Department, where DOJ obstruction started at the top. Not only did the agencies withhold documents, but Attorney General Eric Holder himself was held in contempt of Congress for refusing to fulfill his legal obligation to turn over relevant documents. DOJ refused to comply with subpoenas or prosecute anyone else for the same. When evidence surfaced in 2013 that the IRS was weaponized to target conservatives, Attorney General Loretta Lynch refused to investigate. In the midst of this uphill battle, I was named Oversight Committee Chairman in 2015. It was the position I needed to expose the mendacity and corruption of the deep state. I had a dream team to work with, both on the committee and on staff. On the dais beside me were outspoken Representative Jim Jordan, Ohio, future Trump Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, North Carolina, future Florida Governor.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?